like when it's raining, they're playing football, and it just looks like a lot of fun. Just a lot of dudes just going at it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I said it there.
Pause.
Welcome back to Let's Review Cinema. We are back with another video. Today we will be reviewing Invincible. I have my boy here, Trevor Dvorak, with us. Let's get right into it. First of all, what do you give this rating, Trevor?
I'm gonna be real honest. I'm gonna give this a 7.5. I feel like that'll be a shocker for John, but you'll understand when I get into it.
I'm gonna give it like well, I have reasoning behind this, but I'm gonna give it a 9.5 out of 10.
That's crazy.
Trevor, would you like to go into the positives about the movie?
Yeah, I feel like any film that stars Mark Wahlberg, I'm gonna love, especially when he plays a character that's sort of comedic. And this film, he's sort of less comedic, but when he's working his bartender job, you can tell like he's very comedic with like the relationships and the chemistry that he has with either the other workers or his friends that always come there. And I mean, it's just a great football film because, he's trying out for the Philadelphia Eagles because, like, present day, the Eagles are sucking, so they needed to find people and recruit them to the team. I feel like I would have rated it higher if this was a Jacksonville Jaguars movie.
No, that's
But
crazy.
we weren't sucking so bad that we needed to let strangers in on our team.
Yeah,
So
that's a crazy statement.
humor is a huge part that I look for in a movie, honestly, even no matter how subtle or big it is. And I feel like there wasn't too much humor outside of the bar scenes. I don't think I should lower the score if it doesn't have good humor, but that's just me. But yeah, that's my good.
That's your good stuff.
Yeah.
Nice. Obviously, like Trevor said, I'm an Eagles fan. I mean, he didn't say that, but
Are
that
you?
was
Are you?
so chill. Anyways, no, obviously I love this movie. It's one of my dad's and I's favorite. Snack Shack was in the previous video. Anyways, just figure I shout out my dad. I love this movie. I love the way it's made, and everything, and I think it's really, really cool. Just like in Remember the Titans, as well as this movie, there's actual footage at the very end of the movie, which I think is really, really cool. This is kind of a spoiler, but I'll go more in detail. But basically, like, I just love how it showed the actual play at the very, very end of the movie, of him scoring the touchdown. I like the settings all in, and just like, just the atmosphere. And I think it's really, really cool how, like, they play football in the streets and stuff, and like when it's raining, they're playing football, and it just looks like a lot of fun. Just a lot of dudes just going at it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I said it there.
Pause.
That's crazy. I think it's time for the negatives. Trevor.
I honestly cannot think of any negatives. I have not seen this movie in so long. It's only
Guy.
been like a couple weeks since I saw it last. But I feel like it's just more so of the enjoyment because I'm not like too big of a sports guys fan. There's very few, like we reviewed Remember the Titans. Go check that out. But
Go check it out, baby.
facts. We reviewed that and I loved that one. Just because I'm big on like history more so when it comes to like social issues like race and gender, and that film like heavily focused on race. But this one, it is a true story, but I'm not too big of a sports guy. So if there's not if there's not those little things that the true story like focuses on, it won't really hold my attention too much. I feel like that's really the only downside is because it is a sports movie and I'm not too emotionally attached or like just attached in any way to those type of movies. But yeah,
I think the only really negative thing that I can think of is just like Eagles sucked back then, and they sucked so bad that they
do
needed.
now.
No,
Jags.
they about to win Thursday Night Football against them Commanders. Anyways, like I think the Eagles are 6-2, and what are the Jags, like 2-9 or something like that? Anyways,
2-8. 2-8.
So obviously, in the movie, like the Eagles are so bad that like they had to do tryouts, which I thought the tryouts were pretty cool. Like the only negative thing is obviously the record sucked in the movie and it was kind of bad, and that's like the most depressing part of the whole movie. They were actually so bad. I say we get into the spoilers.
Okay, this isn't too much of like a spoiler. He plays football a lot with his boys, and
facts.
that kind of reminds me of that time we went to that fireworks show and we just had that big group of guys playing football together. I was like, dude, so reminiscent. It's just like a heartwarming thing. It's like, dang, that's like really cool to see. I don't know. Like I said, I haven't seen this movie in a while, and also like all the bar scenes were hilarious, especially towards the beginning of the film.
I think one of my favorite. I have a few favorite scenes in this movie. One of them is whenever they're like opening the tryouts and the guy's interviewing the guy in the tunnel, and there's that guy like wearing this cape and he's like so out of shape, but he's like so passionate, and then he starts singing the fight song thing, whatever you call it. Just like during the tryouts when Vince is like starting to like show off and stuff, like it's kind of cool. Like obviously, like you said, the guys playing together. That was really cool. I also like obviously the last part where the Eagles finally win a game and Vince chill.
Yeah, you're way more knowledgeable about this movie than I am.
Eagles fly, baby.
That's
We're
okay,
flying
though.
to the playoffs.
That's okay.
We beat the Jags. We beat the Jags. Put that score right there.
You want some highlights?
I want
You want some Jags
highlights.
Slips 2 tackles and picks up the first down.
Any other thoughts on the movie?
Great movie. I don't think it deserves a 9.5 out of 10, but
the reason why it's not a 10 out of 10 is because the Eagles actually weren't good and they had to do tryouts. That's the only reason why.
Yeah, it adds up. It adds up. They're like one of the most desperate teams of the NFL.
Anyways, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Y'all know how to wait. Y'all know.
Thanks for quit laughing. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this review of Invincible. Next week, I think we will begin the Christmas season a little too early, starting off with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Never thought the day would come.
Yeah, I'm excited about it too.
That is the movie we will be reviewing next week. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. We should start doing like a question of the day. What is your favorite home cooked meal? All right, we'll see you guys next time. Peace.